I see we're back. That's nice. Anyways, hi adventurers. Sorry again about earlier. Lesson learned, even though I learned this lesson many times. If you're officially not ready for the stream, the scuff will come to you. This isn't the first time this happened. But I'm ready now, like officially, so... yeah. Okay, yeah. I have a Date with Death 2 open, but like, I want to mute it. I'm trying to see where I can mute it. Oh, there. Okay, I can pause it. Finally. Okay, I paused it. Alright. I can finally talk. Oh, man. Okay, but yeah, hi guys. Today, we are going to be playing, the demo of A Date with Death 2, which is the sequel game to a game that I've been playing a good amount of time, like a good amount of times last year. It's not officially out yet, the demo's just out, but I think it's set to like, you know, come out in the summer. I am actually hyped for this. If I sound too quiet, let me know. I can just turn down the BGM a bit. I don't really feel like speaking loudly. Everything's okay, right? Oh, there's ads. Alright, well, yeah, I can wait for the ads to roll and then I can just do a little chat. I want to do a little chat. Just a little chat. Because apparently I was this close to postponing stream for the second time. Because I already postponed it to today, like 2 weeks ago. And then like this happened and I'm like, should I, is streaming really okay? And then like, yeah, I'm okay now, so. Are the ads over? Looks like ads are over. Yeah. Alright. Hi, guys. Okay, I think I'm just gonna have like a slight conversation on why I nearly postponed the stream, but I didn't. Okay, so I think I can start it off. Like, I don't know how long this conversation is gonna be. I think it's gonna be about 10 to 15 minutes, but we're here, so I guess we'll just talk about it. Okay, so I think it started off, I think, this morning. Okay, so it was this morning. It started as of this morning. As I got to school and I was just heating up my lunch. I'm just like browsing through. I'm browsing through social media, and I find this post. I found this literal post regarding someone's typical point regarding the opinions of wearing J fashion clothes in public, and I'm like, oh my god, I actually agree with the standard, because I went through a similar situation regarding wearing certain outfits like that in that standard. So I decided to story it on my personal account because I agreed. And like that should be normal because I don't know, it's just typically because, you know, J fashion is like a different kind of like outfit style compared to what you normally see people wear. Because again, it's a literal fashion trend that derives from Japan, not America. And considering I like the tropes of J fashion, I decided to literally story it on my personal account. Because why not? I agree with what they were saying. And then right off the bat, as soon as I saw another one that kind of made the same kind of like advice regarding that same issue. So I storied that one as well. They mentioned a few extra things that I don't particularly agree with because I'm not that kind of person, but I still storied it anyway because I was like going through a whole story chain of like, oh yeah, you gotta follow this advice with the same kind of topic. So okay. I started it without any intention, and then I just continued my day, heating up my food, doing school, and stuff like that. And then everything was all okay. Everything was all okay. Holy shit, wait. Okay, no, never mind. Okay, so yeah, back to where I was, and then later in the day, I was already on my way home from school. I'm like already browsing through social media, and I was about to send Kevin a post. Like, I was legit about to send Kevin a post. And then I get a text from Mama Pixie. I'm like, oh, does Mama Pixie need something regarding home? So, like, I opened the text from Mama Pixie, and... Oh. Sorry. I was freaking out for a second because Mama Pixie instantly spoke up. And then when I said her name. So, yeah. So yeah, I got a text from Mama Pixie, and I opened up the text. I thought it was just something generic, and then once I go in there, I open the text. It's a screenshot of the profile of the second post I storied. Like, it's literally like their literal profile on the social media, and like it's just a screenshot that Mama Pixie sends to me. I'm like, And I'm like, okay, I take it Mama Pixie saw my story. I thought she did earlier in the day, but I guess she was just busy with work that she didn't hop on social media till like later. Because I know Mama Pixie, she typically like goes on social media sometimes. I know when she's active. I don't know how her schedule is in work. I don't even know when her breaks are. I know how the work environment looks like at her place because I've been inside there once, but I don't know how her typical like work schedule is. Like, I just assumed she would just go online any time in the day where she actually just has the time, because she sometimes sends me posts while she's working. And then again, there are also some times where she works from home, and that's when she actually has the full power to do that. But today she wasn't working from home. She was actually at work today. She works at home tomorrow. Like, she's staying home from work tomorrow, so she's working from home tomorrow. But yeah, when I opened the text from Mama Pixie, it's a screenshot of that person's that person's profile of the second story, the second post I storied, but not the first post. I'm like, okay, so she passed with the first post, but the second post is like, oh. I'm like, okay, you see now, because that person has certain beliefs that the Venture fam doesn't really tolerate, and I was aware of this. So I tell Mama Pixie, okay, basically, I don't agree with her beliefs, but I do like the clothes she wears on a typical basis because it looks like something I would want to wear one day, and plus she also likes red and black, which are like my literal colors, as you can see. So I'm like, okay. I'm only in it for the fashion and the colors, not the beliefs. I do not follow the beliefs. I'm just only in it for the clothes and the colors. Because I kind of wear something similar, keyword kind of, not entirely, just kind of. I guess you could say it's just kind of in my budget. And that's been a known fact for, I honestly don't really know how long. I don't really know how long. Yeah, I personally do not know how long. But I tell Mama Pixie that. I text her that, and then I'm like, okay, then I want to assume that she told Papa Pixie about this, but I don't think this is going to be a good conversation by the time I get home. So now I'm like, okay, so Mama Pixie saw that stuff in ordeal. I don't know if Papa Pixie did, because Papa Pixie is, okay, well, he is on social media, but not as much because he doesn't have personal social media account, because Papa Pixie owns a business, so he views social media through the business accounts, but he doesn't really interact much on it because it's a business account, and it feels unethical if he does interact with it through the business account unless it's something related to the business. Like, I literally had to like teach Papa Pixie how to story something because he wanted to story something regarding a thing within the business, and he did story that thing within the business. So yeah, again, Papa Pixie doesn't really know much about social media because he doesn't, well, he knows a good amount of things about it, but he doesn't know how to take part of it because he doesn't post, he doesn't have personal accounts, he only uses business accounts because he's an entrepreneur. And Papa Pixie does not follow me on social media because, again, he doesn't have his own social media. He only has business accounts, and I do have a personal account and a VTuber account, and it feels straight kind of wrong if he follows the VTuber one, obviously. Maybe the personal one, it would possibly make sense because I work under that business, but the VTuber one definitely not. But I do follow that business account with my VTuber account. He doesn't have to. Again, it's a VTuber account. So like, I didn't really think anything of it until I got out of my train, and then I got into the car because Papa Pixie picked me up. And as we were leaving, he took a quick stop. Like, he literally took like a quick stop. He hit the brakes and he's like, okay, Vixie, explain. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I legit didn't know what he was talking about. And then he was like, what did Mama Pixie tell me? I'm saying in my head, I knew it. She told him. Because I didn't think much of it because Papa Pixie's not on social media. But again, Mama Pixie can tell Papa Pixie anything. So yeah, there was that. And I knew there was no escape because it's Papa Pixie. There's never an escape when it comes to dads. So I simply told him what I did. I'm like, okay, so you see, I storied 2 videos that regarded the same message about the opinions of wearing J fashion in public. Like they were both regarding that. That's what I was telling him. And then he tells me to open up my story. I'm like, okay. I opened up the story. He focused on the second one. I'm like, okay. And then he's like, what is she wearing? I'm like, she's wearing like a skirt with like, I think, was it fishnet leggings? I don't know, maybe like she was like wearing like a black jacket, red shirt, stuff like that. I'm like, in my head, I do really want to wear a black skirt with a red shirt and a black jacket because it seems kind of badass. Because it sounds like something I would wear, honestly. I think like it sounds like something I would wear for a typical dance video. I would like to wear that in a typical dance video, but I mean, I did shoot a music video I did shoot like a dance video last month where I did have to wear red and black, but not exactly in that style. It was more something streetwear. Like what I was wearing, it looked something streetwear, I guess. But yeah. But the reason why Papa Pixie was a concern is because he looked at the profile as well, because Mama Pixie showed him, and they only focused on the belief. And I'm like, I'm not trying to focus on the belief. I'm trying to focus on the message. Just the typical message about just wearing J fashion in public. Not the person's beliefs. I don't care about the person's beliefs. That's their life. I don't touch upon it. I have my own life. But it's not the same as that person. I was just simply like agreeing with what they were saying about about wearing it in public. But Papa Pixie said like to look more between the lines of what she was saying, and I said earlier I disregarded that part because I didn't care about that part. That's her life. I just focused on the message, especially since she was wearing an outfit that I would like to wear one day, just typically, because I think I have outfits like that, along with her color scheme, which is like the same as mine. And Papa Pixie said like, this message is technically intended for the belief that we do not partake in. And he thought I was trying to follow that. And I was trying to tell him that I'm not, because I do not follow that belief. I've never followed that belief. I have zero intentions to do that, because it could actually cause problems. Not just for myself, but for society. But that's what Papa Pixie thinks. That's what Mama Pixie thinks. And then he gave me some pointers, not in a good way, about typical outfits in societal norms. To which I agreed with. I'm like, okay, yeah, it makes sense not to wear those kind of things in the public. And then he mentioned this, because I don't know how, I could be wrong, but he made it seem like that certain outfit trend is regarding that belief. And I'm like, no, I'm saying in my head, no. That outfit, it made me feel like he thinks that J fashion is something out of our belief, or out of our standard. And I'm like, that's not even true. Like, typically I'm saying this out of the truth, that is not even true. It can literally depend on anyone's self. That person just has their own beliefs. I have my own, so I'm doing it my own way. And he was just reminding me that you typically cannot wear shit like that in a public society, because it's out of regular societal norms. And I'm like, oh, well, see, I find that odd you tell me this now, when I've been wearing those kind of outfits since maybe sophomore year of high school. And that was 4 years ago. I'm a sophomore in college now, soon to be a junior. So I've been wearing these kind of outfits for like 4 years now, but the style kind of differed, and then it came to this. I remember in junior year, there was this one Friday that we had at school. I don't think my school does this anymore. It was just that one Friday where I think it was to reduce stress, but they forced the entire school to choose an activity that the school will provide within 1 hour, within like the last hour of the school day, that you can participate in. It was basically like recess, if you think about it, but you were required to sign up for one activity, like whether it be walking outside, playing sports, talking to this stress dog that the school was gonna invite in. I chose karaoke. And the reason why I chose karaoke was because at that time this event happened, I think I was only a VTuber for 3 months on another app, and I was doing a lot of karaoke streams within that app, so I wanted to do one IRL. But since I'm only into J-pop, I knew I was gonna sing J-pop. I didn't care if no one was gonna understand it or if anyone else in the room didn't listen to J-pop. I still wanted to do it for myself. But I luckily wasn't alone. There was another guy who, I forgot what song he was singing. Shit, I can't remember. No, it was two dudes. It was two dudes. They were singing an anime opening. I can't remember. Yeah, it was two dudes in the room. They were singing an anime opening. It was, I'm like, okay, at least I'm not alone. So yeah, and I had a specific outfit that I wanted to wear. So I think I still have the video of it because my friend was also there at the karaoke, so she recorded me. And the reason why I had her record me was because I remember struggling with the song I wanted to sing because I wanted to dance to it. I don't know. I think I had a certain idol kind of idea with this karaoke, so I wanted to dance to it as I sung, and I did. And the song I chose was Kami-sama Neko-sama by Nekomata Okayu, because it was one of my favorite songs by her at the time. Well, as of right now, my favorite song by Okayu is Gazania, which is like, I think a song that she released last year. I sang Gazania in a Vixie vocals video from like earlier this year. But yeah, and because the song was sung by a cat, like a cat VTuber, and like it's like literally, the song is literally titled, like translated to like a cat god. I wore thigh-high socks, black thigh-high socks, a black skirt, and a white cat hoodie. Like I put on the hoodie and it has cat ears on it. I had really short hair at the time, so it didn't affect me when I had to put on my hoodie because I did not have a lot of hair. It was around this length. And I sang and danced to Kami-sama Neko-sama at that karaoke from the original choreo of the song. And the way I learned the original choreo of the song was because the Hololive 4th Fez already happened a month prior to this karaoke, and Okayu sang that song in the Fez, so I learned the choreography. Well, I didn't know if it was the official choreography. I want to assume so. I learned it from there, and I danced to that little choreography while, doing that. I also remember, it just dawned to me. I did another song that I knew the dance to right away. I sang Daishuki by Femme Fatale because I learned the choreo like not so long ago, so I wanted to apply that. So I danced and sang to it. I don't know. I don't know. I had like this kind of idol idea, but I like that. I don't know. I just like the idea. And that's something similar that I would wear today. So like earlier today, I was wearing cat ears. Like I was wearing a cat ear headband. And then by the time I was in the car, and then Papa Vixie was talking to me about that whole situation, he told me to take off the headband, because it was a part of the whole like outfit idea kind of thing. And then he compared it to what I was wearing because it was slightly similar to what I was wearing, like what the person was wearing in the story. I'm like, I don't know about that because I'm wearing like a simple RWBY sweater and leggings. Like, it's not like an extravagant RWBY sweater. It's just like a regular RWBY sweater with like the rose, like RWBY's emblem on it and like the logo centered on it, along with just regular leggings. Like, I wasn't wearing anything like special, mainly because I don't really wear those outfits in the cold because it was kind of chilly today. I mean, it's been chilly a good amount of the week, but it's supposed to get warmer this weekend. But yeah, I didn't wear that kind of outfit today because it was freezing a bit. Yeah, I'm looking at something. Okay, yeah, it was freezing a bit, so I just wore a simple like RWBY sweater and leggings, or RWBY sweater and leggings. Like, I promise you, I wasn't wearing anything extravagant, just a regular sweater and leggings, along with cat ears, because I have a habit for like, I don't know, I like it when I'm wearing something on my head, because I sometimes don't really like it if like my head is just like naked and you just see nothing. Like, I would wear a hat, a headband, something similar. So today I wore a cat ear headband, and then Papa Vixie told me to take it off because he thought I was following J Fashion at a wrong route, and I was saying I'm not trying to follow J Fashion at a wrong route. If that's what he thinks it is, then that's my bad. I wasn't trying to buy that. And then like I'm just like trying to tell Papa Vixie I want to be free to wear my own outfit that people like can technically wear, because even though it's technically normal in one country, people are trying to spread it to other countries, and I have friends who personally wear J Fashion. Actually, like I can trust you that, and I do know a few people who have. And then Papa Vixie's like, name one person you know who wears that kind of stuff. I didn't want to speak back to him like that, so I just didn't answer, even though I could like give him a list. None of my family does it though, because like, let's just say I don't know if it's a fact, but I guess I'm like the most otaku in my family, I guess, to the point where outfits from animes inspire me, like that kind of thing. And that's been something I've been having since, I don't know, 2022, when I was just young and 16. So yeah, that happened. And I don't know, but like, I think he gave me some sort of threat if I wore something like that again. And my personal take is, you think I'm not gonna wear those kind of outfits again? Because I will admit, I hate it. I hate it if what I have to wear for an entire week is just general clothes, because it seems bland and I can't add my own flair into it. Because a lot of people offline know me for my like perfect outfits, and it's been like that since high school, like the very beginning of high school. And I would not like it if I have to spend like at least a good week wearing basic like clothes, like business clothes. Like, I know that I can't wear those kind of clothes at work. I wear regular clothes at work, and I'm okay with that. But again, I work 3 days a week, not 7. Not that I'm working now yet, though. I have to wait till I'm waiting till the school year to end so I can actually start working again. But that's just how it is. It's literally just how it is. Like, I'm still gonna wear the outfits, but I'm not trying to make the intention out of my opposite belief. I wanted to wear something like that. Like, I typically like wearing things that like shout me in my personal standard, like red and black, because red and black's my favorite color. Like, red and black are my favorite colors, so I wear it based off of that. I don't try to do anything else regarding that. I don't try to imply anything else regarding it. But this reminds me of something that happened last week. So I talked to Kevin about this, but this is an issue that happened on Monday morning. And it was something that I was gonna ignore, but given today's situation, it came back to me. But we were all about to leave the house. Like, everyone was going to school and work, and we were all in one car. And I was wearing regular black jeans, a black zip-up sweater, I think a red shirt. Yeah, I think I was wearing a red shirt. Yeah, red shirt, black zip-up sweater, black pants. Like, it was something like kind of generic with my favorite colors. I wore a beanie with it, and I wore the same cat ears that I wore today. And then Mama Pixie took one look at me, and she was wondering what I was wearing, and she thought I was cosplaying. When in reality, technically, that's not a cosplay. Like, what I was wearing that day, I wasn't cosplaying. Like, I wasn't even cosplaying anyone. Like, that wasn't the intention. Like, what? Like, I kind of hate it when I'm wearing a certain kind of special outfit and then they consider it cosplay. It's not cosplay. And then Mama Pixie was criticizing the whole thing and like saying that like it makes it feel like I want to live in a cartoon every single day of my life. And I'll be for real, I think I'd rather live in a cartoon, because the current world right now, in my eyes, is kind of absolutely terrible in my eyes. And I'd honestly rather live in a cartoon than this. Like, if I could if I can go on the body of my VTuber model right now, I would. But that wasn't the intention. I was just wearing it because why not? It looked good on me, and I wanted to wear some red and black and add the cat ears because it looked nice with the beret. And Mama Pixie thought I was wearing cosplay. I wasn't. And that's not even considered cosplay. I guess I don't know if it technically makes it cosplay, but it's not. There is like a literal difference with just a regular outfit and cosplay. I'm not trying to cosplay. I haven't even cosplayed since Miku Expo. Because Miku Expo I wore a cosplay and that one was okay. I'm going to a con in a week, and yes, I'm cosplaying in that con. In fact, like, I'm gonna talk about it now. I was gonna talk about it next week from one of my Zatsu streams where I talk about the con. But I guess I could say it now. But my cosplay is not something typical, but it is red and black actually. Because this year for this con, I wanted to like cosplay something that actually like shouts me. Like, it has to shout me. I wanted to wear something special like that. Especially with Kuromi, like, because I've always wanted to cosplay Kuromi, but I didn't know how. So because of that, my cosplay for the con I'm going to next weekend is basically like a Lolita cosplay. So I'm being for real. I'm actually wearing a Lolita for my cosplay. Like the dress is already here. Everything's already technically kind of here, sort of. So I'm kind of ready for this convention, but yeah, I'm going as like a red and black Lolita Kuromi kind of thing. And that one is tolerable. Like, I know my parents will like tolerate me cosplaying Lolita. And like that is considered like a literal cosplay. Like I'm actually wearing like a Lolita cosplay. That's cosplay. What I was wearing last Monday wasn't. Like the only times I'm being for real, the only times I'm ever wearing a cosplay, like if you'll like the only times you'll most likely ever see me wear a cosplay is on Halloween, a convention I'm going to, or if I'm shooting a dance video that requires a cosplay, because I'm in a personal dance team offline that focuses on like cosplay dance covers, and I'm in a dance right now where we were planning on like doing like a whole Sailor Moon kind of cosplay for the dance video, and they automatically sent me as Sailor Mars for obvious reasons. But so like that is cosplay. Like I think I need to give them a lecture on like what cosplay really is, because even though I'm like wearing cat ears, I wouldn't call that an official cosplay. And I only wore them because I like cats. Like I like black cats. I mean, hello, look at me. But yeah. This event today made me upset of the way, like, I wouldn't say they were viewing it out of context. I provided them the context, but they were looking at it the other way because of the way the video was made, I guess. I never really provided context of what I was intending, but I was trying to, but in reality, I only storied it because A, I agree with the message, just not the message regarding the belief, but like the message regarding wearing J fashion, like just typically wearing J fashion. But it makes me want to think that they see J fashion as something out of their standard, and by something out of their standard, yes, it's out of the typical standard in America, but out of their standard as in beliefs. That is not the case. That is actually not the case. The person who made that video, they have their own beliefs, so they apply it to what they wear every day. That's not how it is. That's just how they do it. How everyone does it is different. I'm not implying beliefs. I'm just implying this is something I would like to wear every day if society wasn't stupid. That's all I'm just trying to do. And I'm not talking about other societies around the world. I'm just talking about an American society. And I will admit, I did cry on the way home from that. It wasn't bad. It was just like I shedded two tears and that's it. Because I'm not implying that. Like, I'm being honest when I'm telling you, I'm not implying what they were saying. I only stored, okay, but yeah, look, I forgot, I was saying something, but yeah, I only stored it because one, I disagree with the typical message of like wearing J fashion in public, and you can do it if you want, if you feel confident enough, which I'm confident enough now to do that. And B, they were wearing colors that I like, and an outfit that I kind of liked, but they saw the outfit as something out of the beliefs, which is unfortunate, but I guess that is what it is. But again, I only started it because I liked the message and I liked the colors. If their message is toward that certain belief, then that's their problem. I'm not a part of it. I've never been a part of it. But I only also started that story to begin with because I already started something else regarding that same topic. But yeah, I already started something else regarding that same topic. So I decided, considering it's in the same subject, I'll just start that as well. But I guess it was the wrong idea because it provided the wrong picture. It provided the wrong picture of what I was trying to view because my aspect on it was different than what normal society would see. And I guess that's what made them furious. Because I only did it for the colors that I like, because I like the colors, and just a simple message of wearing J fashion in public, and to which I agree. You're allowed to technically. There's no law against it, and if you're comfortable in doing that, then you can. Because I'm comfortable in doing that, and I will still do that. But I'm not doing it in the belief that's opposite of what's been put on me. I came home furious, making a lot of thoughts in my head about that whole situation, and I was contemplating whether or not I should not stream because of these thoughts. In the end, I was okay, so I continued to stream. And I'm done. I talked a little longer than I said I would. I thought I would be like 10 to 15, but it became 30. But yeah, that's what happened today. But I'm okay now. Like, I'm actually okay. And I'm ready to play the demo, for real. So, I mean, I have the game open, so I can just get it open right now. Again, so considering this game is a demo, I don't know how much content there will be. All right. Okay, guys. So, if you don't know what Date with Death is, it's a visual novel game where my computer gets like corrupted by what's known as the Grim Reaper, and I gave him a week to steal my soul, but I apparently stole his in the end, and blah blah blah. We're now together. This is the sequel game. I don't think they'll have the same characters. The original game lasted 7 days plus 3 extra days from the DLC. This one has 14 days, and I don't know how much the DLC will have because I don't think the DLC is coming out for like another year. So I'm gonna play the music again. Alright, this is good. Okay, so welcome to the Date with Death 2 demo. This game is officially called A Date with Death 2 Remnants. I think it's supposed to have the same plot as the first game, so we'll find out. Again, this is the demo, so I legit don't know how much is gonna be in this game, in this demo. Mm. Hmm. How do you go through it? Hmm. Hmm. I legit don't know how to start it. What? Hmm. How am I gonna play this demo? Let me actually check Google. How much is the demo? Like, how much stuff are in the demo? I mean, the demo's free. A Date with Death 2 demo. What do I have to hit? This is really confusing. This is really confusing. Alright, let's try again. Alright, I'm checking it out. Oh! Okay. Oh, did they show where to start? I'm watching a video. Did I press something in the top of like the main logo of the game? Yeah, I'm trying to see this thing here. This is confusing as shit. Oh, I'm stupid! Oh my god, what is wrong with me? I had to press the start button. Okay, where? What is wrong with me? It takes me this long to find that. Okay, where? I feel utterly ashamed. I'm so sorry, adventurers. I wasted everyone's time. Okay, where am I? Oh wow, I didn't expect to see a human out here. Welcome to the outer rim of the liminal zone. You're dead. I'm dead? That's right, congratulations. What do you mean I'm dead? The space around you is expansive, eternal. No matter which way you turn, you only see white, like an endless abyss that seems to stretch on and on and on. And no matter how much you think on it, you can't remember how you arrived here or how long you've been wandering. The air around you buzzes as if it were alive and calling to you. When humans reach the end of their lives, they die. I know this is going to be a difficult process, but don't worry, it's for the best. And now I can offer you a choice. Yay! But where are my manners? You can call me 2471. I'm a Grim Reaper. Grim Reaper? Those are real? Last time I checked, but who knows out there, out here. So let's see. We gone over where we are, who I am, and that you're dead. Oh right. I'm here to guide you to a suitable afterlife, or to something more. Really protect my eyes. Do you know that? I should get some sunglasses. You're a date to become a Grim Reaper yourself. That has never been touched upon. I'll be for real. You keep saying congratulations like dying is a good thing. It is. The cycle of life and death is pretty important, you know. Now you can go on to even better things. So here's a choice. Move on to the afterlife and maybe one day be reborn as a new person. Or become a Grim Reaper like me. But keep in mind that a Grim Reaper can never go back to their past lives. All your memories will be erased in exchange for your new role. What do you say? Okay. I think this is all one big crazy dream. Ooh, interesting theory. Don't you think this is a pretty bland place to dream up? Can you dream up some snacks or something? I'm starving. Well, I tried. Dang. Thanks for trying anyway. So, you want to sign up? Let me get this straight. If I accept your request or I die? I accept your request or I die? Not exactly. I mean, either way, you are dead. You can either skip merrily through the fields of your rightful afterlife or become one of us. A super cool, super edgy Grim Reaper. And you consider yourself to be cool and edgy? Ooh, so now you're a jokester, huh? I'm the cutest Reaper in the liminal zone. Okay, what is this, Michael Eugene? Hey, not to rush you or anything, but time's a ticking, you know. I have to decide right away. Well, you can't stay here, can you? Why not? You might start to wither away. Maybe, I don't know, but I don't think lost souls are meant to dwell here. But you do you. I'm such a good company. You could always just stay here with me. Man, I love that clip. You stare back out into the endless space before you could look back at 2471. Sure, why not? Yay! This is gonna be great. I'll even let you be the second cutest Reaper ever. Oh god, oh no, don't let this be like another Haru and Tatsunami incident. You're the first cutest, I guess. Fuck. I'm gonna stop streaming in less than 15 minutes. This Vix is kind of tired. Okay. You flattery, you. Okay, here we go. It should just be a little pickle and there we have it. Enjoy the underworld, my friend. Alright. Now I gotta customize my avatar. Then we might just call it a day. I am kind of tired. Even though I literally did almost no schoolwork today, which is odd. I guess midterms took the best of me. Now that I'm like literally midterm 3, I finished my last midterm last night. Everything felt chill. No, I just want to relax. true. Okay, I'm thinking something in my head. Yeah, true. That's this. Okay. All right, let's do this. What do I want to wear? This looks good. What about this? Ooh, that looks diabolical. And skin tone. I guess this will work. Let me see this here. Hey, it looks like my hair. What the fuck is this hair? That looks nice. Not me though. Oh, this works better off. Maybe this will work. Head shape. I mean, I like that just the way it is. Tired sometimes. Alright, we got through all the simple stuff. Alright. Yeah, these are my IRL pronouns, so. me. I think that's it. Oh! I think we can just save it there. Day 1 we will do next week. Okay, yeah. So I don't know how many days are in the demo. I'm gonna have to Google how many. Wait, how many days are in the demo of A Day with Death 2 Remnants? The demo of A Day with Death 2 Remnants covers the first 3 days of the game. The demo, which launched on April 14, 2026, allows players to interact with characters blah 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 and blah 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 through chat and video calls. Okay, that makes sense. While the full game featuring 21 total in-game days. What? Be for real. Okay, well, okay, so the demo only covers the first 3 days. That makes sense. So eventually, sometime, we are going to play this game again 2 more times. And I will be able to finish it before the game officially comes out. Oh, I thought the game had 14 days. According to Steam, it has 21. Oh my god. A Day with Death 2 lasts 3 weeks? Oh my god. I'm gonna be playing this game a lot this year. Okay. Well, I guess we're done for today. Also because I am kind of tired. Let's go back to the title screen. I saved it, right? Yeah. All right. Why so long? I don't know. The original one was 10 days, including the DLC. I guess they wanted people to play longer. But yeah, now we gotta... Okay, counting the 3 days in the demo, that's like 4... Yeah, that's 24 days. That's like a whole month. That's like practically a whole month of practicing. This is absurd. I'm gonna be playing this game a lot on stream. Let's hope I get to day 21 before the end of the year, most likely. But I'm done. I'm done. I'm tired. I mean, 1 days instead of 14. Even more hard. Whew. Man, it is a tiring tiring day. I think I need a lot more rest, especially with midterms over, even though I ended it yesterday. Yeah, I need a nap. I really need a nap. But, you know, we're at the end of the stream. This bitch needs some sleep. I need to rest my wings. And due to that, I'm gonna be starting a raid. Sorry again for everything. I'll try better next time I play the game. But my next stream, I think, is tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Am I streaming tomorrow? I can't even remember what I'm playing. Oh, Era 143. Yeah, my next stream is going to be tomorrow at 9 p.m. CST, where I play day 4 of Era 143. And the person that we are going to raid is... Aw, man, I feel disappointed. We have to raid Looted. It's like the only person I can raid. No. No, why Looted of all people? Fine. Femboy raid. We're raiding Looted. Okay. Yeah, final announcement. I'm going to be streaming one last time this week, tomorrow at 9 p.m. CST, if I remember. I'm going to be playing day 4 of a day with Death too. Day 4 of Era 143, which is kind of like it's literally like a day with Death, but the opposite. And then once that's over, I'll release my new stream schedule for next week, this Sunday at 12 p.m. CST on both Twitter and Blue Sky, but they'll be out already on my Discord server like the night before. And I'm gonna be aware that this Sunday is also Mother's Day, so I have to use that day to celebrate Mama Pixie. forget to celebrate your mamas, guys. Adventure, celebrate your mamas. I'm celebrating my mama, Vixie. We're gonna raid looted now. You know the drill, because it's looted. So I'll see adventures tomorrow night if I remember to, and if I still have the energy.